The question is, which problem should we deal with? Is that the question? Look, there is an immense amount of suffering everywhere, a sea of it. Everywhere you look. I mean, you can look in the wealthy, they're suffering. You look at the poor, they're suffering. You look, you can see a suffering everywhere. What are you going to do? If you sit around trying to decide rationally which suffering to deal with, you'll drive yourself and everybody else absolutely up the wall, because you'll decide, is this the most important suffering? The art is to empty, keep quieting and emptying until you're quiet enough to intuitively feel the gestalt of it all, which includes your skills, your existential situation, your opportunities, and understanding the web of all life. You begin to see that any act of compassion done anywhere is part of the web of compassion of the universe. So that a mother who is compassionate with her child is as significant a part of the game as somebody who is out on the railroad track protesting, or somebody who's in a powerful position in government. That once you stand back and see the way in which it's all interrelated. I remember there was a time in '68 or '69 where I was giving a series of lectures uptown in New York, and I was living downtown. So at around 5 o'clock during rush hour, I take a bus up 3rd Avenue. And it's a series of times I got the same bus driver. And 3rd Avenue at rush hour is heavy duty. And if you're driving a big bus, it's particularly hard. And this guy was, I don't know who he was, but when people got on the bus, he was there for them in some way or other, that I could just feel the softening happening in them. Just there, the smile or the look or the way he did whatever he did, the way he even drove the bus in traffic. And I realized it was like having Buddha in drag as a bus driver. And I realized that probably everybody goes home and kicks their dog a little less, and everything goes, the web just goes out and out and out and out and out. And so I've really begun to see that each person has to listen within their own lives as to what part they play. But I think that as you quiet down and you feel an identity, it's like, do you take care of the earth out of sacrifice and I ought to, or have you opened enough to feel that you're taking care of yourself? I mean, these are levels of consciousness till finally you feel that the web is what you are, and this is just the obvious thing to do. It's obvious to do it. And you begin to trust your intuitive decision-making as to what to do, rather than your rational analytic process of what to do.